Hi, I'm Jim Sauerwein, co-developer of the PowerShoot. In this session, I'm going to walk you through how to get started, why the PowerShoot is so beneficial to your golf swing, and how to properly train. So, outdoors, always swing directly into the wind. Indoors, obviously, it doesn't matter. If the wind's coming this direction, I want to swing directly into it. If you happen to swing where you're quartering over here a little bit, or you're swinging downwind, the wind could throw it off a little bit, and it might miss, it might feel a little funny. So if that happens, always make sure that you swing directly into it. The other thing that could cause that is that your appropriate letter, R for a right-handed golfer in my case, if both R's aren't on top, it might not allow the shoot to swivel the way it's designed. So that would be the other thing to make sure that is always there if the shoot misses when you make swing. So check your letters and make sure you're swinging directly into the wind. Now, I want you to getting started, I want you to make some full swings at about maybe a 65–70% effort level at the most. Do not swing it wide open. We're going to address picking up club head speed in a separate session. In fact, I'm going to share with you in that session some drills that Jason Zubak shared with me on how to create club head speed. At that point, we'll swing it faster. And right now, what I want you to do is swing at about a 70% effort level, because I want this shoot to start working for you, and it will build and develop your golf swing. Stick with me on this. I know your swings are going to get better just because I have seen it over and over again. So, process is swing it 70% effort level into a full finish, and swing it to the full finish. Don't take it there. In other words, don't swing it there and then go there and think you got to the finish. No, I want you to swing it to the finish. The process of you swinging it to the finish is going to create a stretch in the muscles required to get you there. For those of you who haven't been able to finish your golf swing in the past, you in particular, I want you to do this. Again, that little stretch of all the muscles required to get you to the finish, and you're going to feel it maybe in your obliques and maybe in your abs, but wherever you're going to feel it, you're going to be able to tap back into those muscles again. That stretch allows you to recruit those muscles again a little bit later. And that's really why this is so beneficial, is it works muscles and allows you to then recruit them again. And I don't know anything on the market that's ever done that. This is fantastic. So after you've made, and you know what, let's talk about how much do you swing. You know what, I would say you swing it for a few minutes. You don't know if that's 7, 10 swings, 15, I don't know what that is. You'll gradually develop. I got to tell you, if you swing it 10 times, you're going to be fatigued. And don't wear yourself out. Gradually build into it. So I say a few minutes a day, a couple times a day if you can. I personally leave one on an old driver at the house, and I go out in the backyard and I swing it a few minutes a day. What I don't want you to do is take this to the driving range, take it to the golf course, swing it 10 or 15 times and pick up your sand wedge. You're not going to like it. You're going to have no feel. You're making swings, you're going to be fatigued, and you're developing and working on really fast twitch muscles, and then you go pick up a sand wedge and you're not going to have feel. So the other thing I would say, don't swing it 10 times and then go to the first tee. You might not like that unless you've done that before. So leave it at the house and swing it a few minutes a day. The last thing I want to say about when you swing is, if you're always swinging one direction, you should turn around and swing the other direction. Otherwise you're lopsided. So turn the club upside down. So I could make this a lefty by just simply turning it. Now my L's are at the top, so now I'm a lefty. So I'm going to make some swings into a full finish. Doesn't matter how good your swing is, just do it. Reason? Because now it starts to stretch you back out. It actually feels good. So I strongly recommend that. Last thing I'm going to say is that after you get done swinging it, it's a good idea to take it off and then make some swings without it. And I want you to be careful. If you've never done this before, you've swinged this thing a dozen times and then take it off and swing it, this club is going to just literally go zinging through. If you're not familiar with that, and or if you have a bad back, please be extremely careful and gradually work into it. And I can tell you, it will go. So the reason I want you to now take it off is because ultimately, we've got to get used to now swinging it, and you're going to get used to swinging it without it. It's going to club's going to go zinging through, and I can assure you, you swing it a few minutes a day, in no time your swing will get better. I assure you.